What's going on, y'all? It's me, Kenny from DFS Experts. Wanted to break down this 10-game baseball slate for you real quick. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I actually wasn't expecting to put out a video, but ended up not being busy with work at all, so I went out and put out some applications, and here I am. Want to give a shout out to Kyle Butler. He finished 7th in the Albatross, got turned a $12 into 300. It was a really good job by him. He's had a real good few weeks. We're hoping to continue into the FedEx Cup playoffs, man. Really excited about that. Joey Lazuski, he's top notch with his golf expertise. Also, want to shout out Jeremy Radke for taking down the happy hour on Saturday for Xfinity. Great job by him, man. He works so hard for us doing not just the NASCAR, which that's his bread and butter, but he helps and does a spreadsheet for the golf. Him and Joey, and I'm just really glad to see Jeremy do well as as Kyle. But yeah, we're doing big things over here. Come to dfsexperts.com, get your spreadsheet. We got PGA, we got baseball, we got NASCAR. We'll have the NFL up here in the next day or two, and I'm excited to talk about our sports betting venture we'll be getting into. And I really like how we're going to go with that, and I think our customers will too. But I'll talk more about that probably tomorrow or the next day. But I'm gonna give you the core. I'll give you a core, and I'll give you a parlay to play with. As far as the day goes, I'll skip the top tier pitching. Porcello and Kluber, I think, are for obvious reasons. Just too many tough bats for each of them. I do like Porcello over Kluber. I'll give him the home field advantage. I think that'll be an unpopular opinion. But if you're making one lineup on DraftKings, I'll probably go with more Wood and Estrada. Alex Wood at 8,700. I apologize. He's actually 8,700 on FanDuel, 8,000 on DraftKings. Estrada's 6,800 on DraftKings, 7,100 on FanDuel. I'll go with Wood because I think Estrada will be more of a chalky play, and there are a couple of bats for Baltimore that could give them some problems, like a Chris Davis, some Beckham, Tim Beckham, or Jonathan Villar. But if you get Wood and Estrada, and again, Wood has a good matchup against St. Louis at home, and I think he'll go very pretty underlooked. A lot of people will go Wheeler against San Francisco because that's that lineup, that matchup sort of sticks out like a sore thumb to me. But I just think that'll be chalky, and I think Estrada will be less chalky obviously than Wheeler, but it just gives you more room for bats, and the bats you're gonna like are. And again, this isn't breaking news here, but Milwaukee and Toronto. Milwaukee against Homer Bailey, Toronto against Andrew Kashner. Both of those guys are terrible pitchers. So, I mean, you're talking Smoke, Granderson, Pilar, Kendrys Morales from Milwaukee, Yelich, Kane, Braun, Shaw. I mean, you can mash there. Aguilar. You can mash there. I also like the Dodgers against Gomber. Manny Machado, if he plays, I really like him. Justin Turner, Taylor, Puig, Kiki Hernandez. You can throw him in there. He got a homer yesterday. I hope he's starting to heat up from he went through a slump last week when I was rolling with him about every day. Anytime he's facing a lefty, and he disappointed every time. So I hope that he can rebound a little bit. But just wanted to see if again I mentioned Minnesota. I think I mentioned Minnesota. Minnesota should have a good matchup against Giolito. I think that'll be pretty popular too. But I love Max Kepler tonight. He's going to be in the core. Let me go ahead and just give you the core instead of all this other bullshit. Alex Wood, Justin Smoke, Curtis Granderson, Max Kepler, and then we'll go. I said for the fifth one, either Machado or Turner. Make sure Machado's starting. If he is, plug him in, and if not, go with Justin Turner. I just really like that matchup for the Dodgers. I think that could go, under-owned because people will be more focused on the Milwaukee and Toronto matchups, which they should. But have you some Dodgers in there tonight. You shouldn't have to. You should have plenty of room today with hitting if you go Wood and Estrada. Or something in that range, even if you like Holland. But I would just not pay for top-notch pitching. Now, my core tonight's my parlay for tonight's gonna be Milwaukee, Toronto, and the Dodgers. I hope that does well for everybody. I think it will. I'm not really. I don't think I'm doing anything that's. I don't think that we're going with any upsets or anything like that. Let's just hope they all three do their job. And just the same thing with DFS. You hope you put yourself in the position. You just have to let the players do their jobs, and if they do their job, then you'll get paid money. That's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope that everybody enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, make sure to go to dfsexperts.com and get your spreadsheet, and then go to our Facebook room, DFS Experts, to get into the chat. We've got great info in there. Constantly talking about things, but that's it, y'all. I hope you use the core and use the parlay and get paid. And just remember me. If I do well, give me love, and if I didn't do well, then just forget this ever happened. But y'all have a good night. Peace.